So, well, many of us, many channels. There are so very many good YouTube channels that are trying so desperately to wake people up and to explain to people what is really going on, what's behind the symbolism, how these people talk to each other in codes, and what their true agenda is. And their true agenda is to literally destroy the planet and destroy every single person on it that they can. This is no joke. Everything we've ever talked about in the quote-unquote conspiratorial world is coming out in the headlines now. Harvard was the most recent to come out and say that in spring of 2017, which is now, they are going to spray a solar shield around the planet Earth. And I haven't heard one single regular person that I know mention this. No one seems to even know about it. Nobody seems to even care about it. We've heard so many things, whether it be the Podesta emails being put out by WikiLeaks, whether it be the crimes that the people running for president, Hillary in particular, all this crap just came tumbling out in the last years to the point where people are questioning if we even live in a real reality right now. You see what I mean? So I was watching a video by a channel called, I think it's a YouTube story this morning, and I saw something he was talking about, and I didn't believe it was even real, so I had to go check for myself, and oh my. While the rest of us are putting up with being censored, getting hit by YouTube left and right, all sorts of electronic harassment, and our family and friends thinking that we're absolute idiots for bringing things like this up, this is what the asleep people apparently do with their spare time. And I was totally unaware. This is a television show apparently on the TLC, the Learning Channel. And this young lady or fellow, whatever this is, has a really odd addiction. And I thought this was a joke, but it's frighteningly real. Apparently, this grown woman who appears to be about in her late 40s or early 50s dresses up like a pony, a horse, a four-legged horse, and runs around like a jackass all day, no pun intended, acting like an animal. And this is her revealing herself to an elder family member who is like, oh my. I'm 49 years old. I had never seen stuff like this. When we were kids, gay people were gay people, but nobody knew because it was nobody's business. Do you see what I'm saying? Now they're so bored. They're so starved for attention. They're so dumbed down, medicated, fluoridated, and vaccinated. They're dressing up like animals, and television is giving them a showcase so that they can spread this absolute mental illness to other people. And boy, is it spreading. This thing right here wants to be a sofa. And it stands in the corner and pretends it's a piece of furniture, and its family or it's the people around it play along with it. This person needs to be in a small padded room being monitored by real psychiatrists telling it what's wrong with it, or it needs to get its ass whipped and told to wake up, because this would never play where I grew up. And this is what these people are doing while the rest of us are watching humanity go straight down a spiral down the drain. You know what I mean? And this is just mild. A 70-year-old man transforming himself into a living doll. Again, this is a television show. They're promoting and pushing this. People actually sponsor this. All the flack we get on YouTube and Google because you say things about stuff. We can't have that. No one's allowed to have an alternate opinion. Yet this show right here, a 70-year-old man dressed up as a living doll that they apparently have to blur out, has plenty of television sponsors, and it's on a network. And it just goes on and on and on. It's unbelievable. The most disgusting, wackiest crap you can possibly imagine. Not only is there a forum for it or a YouTube channel for it, it's on national television and it's syndicated because America and the world loves the freak shows. All the while, the people that went undercover and videotaped Planned Parenthood talking about selling the aborted, murdered fetuses for parts, no big deal. Those people are getting sent to prison. Those people are getting the book thrown at them, while Planned Parenthood shuts down anybody that might have a opposing opinion. You're no longer allowed to say anything because this entire country is turning into an absolute freak show. Imagine the other countries. Imagine China and Russia looking at us right now, simply shaking their heads. They don't have that stuff there. They don't allow that stuff, and there's a reason for it, because it's not natural. This stuff is all of the devil, for real. For real. It doesn't make any other sense. You see what I mean? Well, we're talking about the fact that they're going to spray the atmosphere so bad that they have to come out and tell us. They have to tell us. For 20 years, they've been lying about it. Now they're going to come out and tell us. How bad is it going to get? The fact that there's tritium dumping in every single stream in the United States right now, and it can't possibly be a coincidence. You don't see that on the news. Lead in drinking water, that's a passing story. It only shows up for a little while. You see what I'm saying? The fact that Monsanto has locked down the seed industry. You can no longer buy an heirloom seed, a natural seed from a natural plant. Everything is made so that it's resistant to pesticides that they spray, or aluminum that they spray. But meanwhile, America, those sleeping sheep, go on with this nonsense. Television shows about people eating bugs, crap, fecal matter. It just doesn't seem to come to an end. If you can't tell that this is the end of the road while they're keeping us distracted with the most ridiculous possible fetishes and disgusting things in the world, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. They went right past the LBGT. They blew right past that. Ever since Bruce Jenner jumped out of his Wheaties box and claimed he was a woman, America is in a race to the fiery grave. Richie from Boston. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I'm out.